I don't know why when I'm recording, my head is blank. Hi there, good to see you again. In my previous video, I talked about the career shifts that I am making in 2026, which is working from home as a virtual assistant and as a data analyst. So in this video, I would like to talk about the few things I'm starting with, from the gadgets and then the tools I'm using and the few things that are helping me towards achieving my goal for 2026, that is becoming a virtual assistant and then a data analyst. So starting from gadgets, for both virtual assistants and data analytics, the gadgets I use are my laptop, which is right behind me, my Wi-Fi, and my phone. Yeah, just that. And I also have my power bank, which I use to charge my phone because this part of the world, the lights can go off on you at any point in time. So I have this power bank mainly for my phone, right? And I'll get one for my laptop soon, hopefully. I use all of them for both virtual assistants and data analytics. So for virtual assistants alone, the skills I have learned are customer support, right? Is that skill? Okay, customer support is a skill. I'm talking about the tools. So let's talk about the tools. The tools I use as a virtual assistant, right? I use email. Is email a tool or a skill? No, email is a tool. Go. So for virtual assistants, the tools I use are Google Workspace for basically almost everything, because Google Workspace is, we have email for email management, and Google Drive, Google Workspace in general. The paying role I'm currently doing in virtual assistants is mainly focused on customer support, and with that I use Outlook, Gmail, and then a few other tools. I don't know why when I'm recording, my head is blank. I'm not looking at my face, so I'm looking at the camera because that's what they recommend, right? And if I'm looking at myself, it will feel more like a conversation. But now I'm looking at the camera. I don't know how my face looks like, and I'm trying to look at myself one way or the other, but it will get better. It will get better, I believe. Right. With data analytics, the tools I am learning are SQL. I'm also learning R programming. I'm learning Google Sheets. I feel like I am competent with Google Sheets, but I know I'm doing nothing. I am just starting, right? So SQL. With SQL, I'm learning my SQL, right? I'm learning my SQL. I'm also learning R programming. I just said that, and Google Sheets. So 3, right? And Python and Power BI. I don't want to include Tableau for now because I feel like Power BI is enough for me as a beginner. So I feel like the tools I'm learning are a lot, but I know I can get better because I have 365 days to master all these tools, so I can do that. Okay, so what else am I leaving out? When you look over here, it's my workspace, and if I'm taking you on a tour, everything I just mentioned is on the table. I have my desk, and I plan to decorate my background. You see the top there, I have a little note that I stuck up there. I intend to put more. This is my inspo for the wall. If I get the time, I will go to a printer, print them out, and then stick them here to beautify my wall, to motivate me to do more work behind my PC. And one thing I have also learned to do is, if I sit on the chair behind my PC, my work area, one thing I should never do is play games. Sit in my seat behind my work area and make calls and do anything extracurricular, because when you put it upon yourself to really make this area your work area, one thing I've noticed is it helps you, because anytime you sit in your desk, you get work mode. You automatically you are automatically set to work mode, right? So when you sit in the chair behind your PC, because it's what you usually do, anytime you sit in the chair, you are automatically put to work mode. Also, when I'm sitting right behind my desk, one thing I also do is put my phone away. I know sometimes I get a phone call because I'm a customer service person. I get phone calls from customers, and I have set the phone tone, the ringing tone, to something else. So when this ringing tone is ringing, I know this is from a customer and not from home, right? So I would detect this call is coming from a customer. So for this reason, I can't put my phone on a DND because I have to receive calls, and I also have to call customers, right? So one way that helps me do this work and not miss calls is set a different tone for work, because I know I can't put my phone away because I'll be receiving phone calls from customers, right? And my home, I am proud to say, is very serene. There are no kids crying around or making noise in my background to distort my work, right? So that I can say I'm blessed for. So this is basically everything I'm starting with. If I left out something, maybe I will pin it along the line. And then for content creation, definitely to help with documenting the journey, I also have 2 ring lights, which I can't show you because I'm using right now, but maybe I'll show you it along the line. I also have a tripod stand and my phone, which I'm using to record, right? You know, there's a difference between setting a goal and then executing it, right? To make execution possible, I have let me show you guys. I have made a schedule. Yeah, if you see from the screen, you can see the ring lights I'm using. I have the circle, the round one, and then this one right here. I mean, watch from the laptop I'm holding. This is the ring light. These 2 are the ring lights I'm using, and the tripod with the phone is in the middle, right? And this is how I have broken down my day to make sure I fulfill every goal, right? So I have a few things I'm supposed to do. So when it's this time, do this. When it's this time, do this. I'm currently filming, which I am supposed to be resting because that's what the blank space is for. I couldn't do that, so I'm making up for myself doing this film, and I look forward to edit and post it before the year end, on just as I've scheduled. I don't know what I'm even saying. I think I'm hungry. It's past 1. If I left out anything, I will make sure to post it on the screens alongside the video, right? And if you have any recommendations, you can as well help me with it. You know, your girl is open to communities who will be able to help me push myself to attain my goals. If you have recommendations, I'm learning a few things on YouTube. I'm learning from Alex the analyst. I'm also learning from Codecamp on YouTube. Yeah, so any help, any recommendation is also welcome to facilitate me attaining my goal for the year, right? So that's basically it for this video. I hope you had a great time with me here. Let's meet again in the next video, right? Bye.